Africa and the origins of the Bible, what they never told you. They told us the Bible was a European book. But what if I told you its roots are deeply African, written on African soil, shaped by African prophets, and preserved first in African languages? Today, we uncover the erased African origins of the Bible. Africa in Genesis. In the very first pages of the Bible, Africa is everywhere. The rivers of Eden mention Cush and the Nile. The land of Ethiopia is referenced more than 50 times throughout Scripture. From the beginning, Africa was not a side character. It was the stage on which biblical history unfolded. Moses and Africa. Moses, the central figure of the Old Testament, was raised in Africa. Egypt wasn't just a setting, it was the world's most advanced civilization at the time. It's here that Moses learned writing, law, and leadership. When he later delivered the Ten Commandments, do we ever ask how much Egypt, the Africa of his day, influenced his vision of law and order? Prophets and kings connected to Africa. King Solomon's wisdom? It was tested by the Queen of Sheba, an African queen from today's Ethiopia or Yemen. The Bible records their meeting as a union of African and Hebrew wisdom. Later, African armies, allies, and kingdoms appear repeatedly in Scripture, yet this side of history is rarely taught. Jesus in Africa. When King Herod sought to kill Jesus as a child, where did the family flee for safety? Africa. Egypt became the refuge of the Messiah. For years, the young Jesus lived on African soil. If Africa sheltered Christianity's very foundation, why don't we hear about it? Africa, first Christian traditions. Christianity didn't begin in Rome. Long before Europe embraced the faith, Africa had already preserved it. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church traces back to the Ethiopian eunuch baptized in Acts 8, making Africa home to the first Christian convert recorded in Scripture. In Egypt, the Coptic Church was born, with desert fathers shaping Christian theology before Europe even knew the faith existed. Erasure by colonial history. But when colonial powers rewrote history, Africa's biblical role was buried. They wanted Africa to appear as a land of darkness, not the cradle of light. The truth is this: Africa gave the Bible its soil, its prophets, and its first protectors. So next time someone says the Bible is a European book, remember, without Africa, the story of the Bible could not exist. The question is, why were we never taught this? Before we go deeper, make sure to subscribe, because we're uncovering the truths they tried to erase. And stay until the end of every video because this journey has only just begun.